I always explain this to people, like, bro, you give somebody a 5-year, $100 million contract, right? What is it really? It's 5 years for 60. You're getting taxed. That's 12 a year, you know, that you have to spend, use,
Save,
invest, flaunt, like whatever, however, just being real. I'm gonna buy a car, I'm gonna give my mama a house, I'm gonna do, everything costs money. If you're spending $4 million a year, that's really 40 million over 5 years, 8 a year. That's a 5-year span of where you're getting 8 million. Can you make that last forever? And you always hear the people who ain't us and ain't been in the position, like, oh, well, that would last a lifetime. We weren't taught about no financial literacy and all the way, we weren't.
talk about it all the time.
We weren't taught this skill.
Did y'all not just hear what OBJ just said? That man is claiming that $100 million cannot last you a lifetime. And a lot of people got mad at this. But what he accidentally just did was he just exposed America's biggest problem. Just because you make more money and making more money does not mean anything if you cannot manage it. That's why today's video, we're going to be talking about why financial literacy is so important and why making more money does not mean anything if you cannot manage it, even if you make $100 million. So what's good, YouTube, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Reese in the Cut. Today we got a high top controversial topic today that's trending. We got OBJ and his claims on $100 million is not enough to last you a lifetime. All right, some people agree. Some people, most of us are not agreeing because it's just no way. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, y'all. We're doing a little bit different today. Today we diving into the inner news. You know what I'm saying? It's getting a little juicy today. All right, we're gonna juice it up. We're gonna spice things up today, but we also gonna make it educational and motivational for you guys as well. So first off, right? Let's go back over what he said. The OBJ part, right? So he claims that, like, okay, $100 million is not enough for your entire lifetime, right? So basically he's saying, like, after taxes, after agent fees, after family costs, lifestyle expenses, everything, taxes, you know, everything like that, you're left with down to about anywhere to 40 to 60 million, right? Also, let's get this out of the way. Still great money, by the way, right? A lot of us are surviving off anywhere from, some people aren't even seeing 50K a year. All right? So a lot of us are surviving off 50, 70, 80, 100K a year. All right? Which is still great money, good money to regular people who live regular lifestyles. Let's just get that out the way. So to say that even just 40 to 60 million is still not enough to last you a lifetime, when I'm a minority, a lot of us, a lot of African-American people, I know a lot of people, my mother, my father, they haven't even seen $1 million in their lifetime. My grandparents have not seen $1 million in their lifetime. A lot of us who are minorities or just Americans in general, not even trying to play the race card, have not even seen $1 million in our lifetime. A lot of your grandparents, great-grandparents have not even seen $1 million. So to say that, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But here's the real crazy part, right? A lot of people, like I said, who are making 50, 80, 30K, we're dealing with the same problems, just on a smaller scale. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I'm saying, that it's not about the money, it's about the management. You know what I'm saying? The real problem is the lifestyle inflation. A lot of people, not even athletes, content creators, athletes, celebrities, regular people go broke all the time. It doesn't matter. Like, I see a lot of people, they be in these comment sections and stuff. Like, I be in the comment section a lot on YouTube, TikTok. I love to see what people, what runs through people's minds and how they think. People be like, oh man, I'm making 100K a year. And it feels like I'm making, and it feels like 20K a year. Like, I be seeing, like, what do y'all be spending y'all money on? Like, I understand inflation is crazy, but I don't see a lot of money a year. I feel like I live pretty good. I know I don't have any kids or anything. I know I'm, you know, I take care of myself and all, but like, what are y'all spending y'all money on? You know what I'm saying? So what you guys have to realize is a new job does not mean a new car off the flat. A raise does not mean a new apartment. All right. Bonus does not mean vacation. Taxes do not mean, oh, I'll figure it out later. This is why financial literacy is so important. And OBJ even stated himself why he feels like 100 million is not enough. And he said one of his excuses was that a lot of the athletes and people who are celebrities or famous, they're not taught financial literacy, which makes it even worse in my opinion, because since you guys, money buys you freedom. You know what I'm saying? You're not working on your craft 24/7. You have an advantage on us regular people. A lot of us regular people, like I said, you know, we work. If you got money, you got freedom, right? You can hire people to teach you financial literacy. You have more time to learn it yourself. So never use it. You know what I'm saying? It's no excuse why you can't learn. Anybody can learn, whether you're famous, whether you're a regular person, but it doesn't matter. Everybody has the same 24 hours a day. It just all depends on what you do with it. So I'm just like, in this video, I really want you guys to understand like why financial literacy is so important, because you don't escape the cycle just because you make more money. You do not escape the rat race. You are still included in the rat race. Does not matter how much money you make. You don't exit the rat race until you set up generational wealth for yourself and the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be necessarily for your kids or anything, but for yourself. That is when you can say you escaped the rat race. But it doesn't matter how much you make, you're still in the race if you don't know how to manage it. Simple as that. And your mindset does not change. If your mindset does not change, your bank account will never change. All right? Simple as that, man. You know what I'm saying? The lesson financially that I want you guys to realize is money does not automatically mean that you have financial security. Anyone could lose it if you do not know how to manage it. Wealth is built through discipline and habits and a routine and consistency. Like I said, it's like getting shots up. You practicing it. You just practicing financial literacy. You saving, investing, saving again. Right? This is why we focus so much on assets, okay? Buying assets. Like for me, I just bought a Benz, but to me, that's an asset to me. That is a conversation starter. I want to get into the content world. Like soon, I'm going to start branching out. I want to start meeting other people. And that's a conversation starter. Not saying that people would judge me off of just having a regular car, but soon I want to get in higher rooms and stuff like that. And I want people to take me serious as a person, you know what I'm saying? As a content creator and, you know, a businessman, you know, something that looks pretty luxury. So that is an asset to me, and it did not break my pockets. All right. So this is why focus on buying assets instead of just buying things because you want it, buying things because, you know what I'm saying, it looks good. Simple as that. Remember, fame cannot save you either. Y'all see a lot of these athletes, y'all see a lot of these rappers, you see a lot of these content creators, they going broke because they don't know how to manage anything. I'm telling y'all, it does not matter about how much money you make, it's about how much money you can save, invest, and save again. Simple as that, man. So if the one thing y'all gotta realize, if OBJ is saying $100 million can disappear, or if it can quote unquote disappear, your 50K can disappear, your 80K can disappear, your 100K, your 150, whatever you're making, they can also disappear without a plan. If you don't have a plan, it can disappear. Simple as that, man. You know? So this is what you should be doing right now. I always like to give you guys some tips, and this is how you can avoid this trap that America is painting on us, because $100 million is way more than enough. If a lot of you had $100 million, even if a lot of you, if you just had $1 million, a lot of you would be set. Just living like a regular person. So let alone 60 million, 100 million, 60, whatever after taxes, whatever. He even said that he was spending $4 million a year. How do you, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know if it's because I come from lower income, but how do you spend $4 million in 1 year? Each year? Like, okay, man, I can see 1 year on an accident, maybe as a famous person, but repetitive, how do you continue to spend $4 million each year? I don't understand that. I don't know, right? But this is what you guys should do. Lower your lifestyle creep, all right? You know what I'm saying? When you start making a lot of money, your brain is going to want to buy a lot of more things, you know, but it's not an excuse to upgrade your life automatically. You should only upgrade your life if you got that cushion. You know you got that magic cushion, and you know your pockets. Okay, cool. And if it's an asset to you, cool. All right. Save before you spend. You know what I'm saying? Treat saving like a bill. You gotta treat saving like a bill. Simple as that. You know, if you treat saving like a bill, you're gonna always pay yourself. Pay yourself first, which is saving money. You know what I'm saying? Invest. Don't forget to invest. No, and you gotta know your real income. Know your real income. Not what you make. Don't go off of what you make, but what you gonna keep. A lot of y'all get that mixed up. I used to be one of the people. I used to get that mixed up all the time. I used to be like, okay, I'm gonna bring home $1,000, but how much of this money does I actually do I get to keep this week when bills come out, when groceries come out, when gas come out? How much of this money am I actually gonna be able to keep in my pocket and say that I can save or I can invest or I can, you know what I'm saying, throw into something? All right. There's a difference. Don't just look at your pay stub and then be like, oh yeah, well my paycheck's gonna be $2,000. I'm finna go start splurging. But in reality, your paycheck $2,000, but you can only bring home like $400 of it after paying all your bills. There's a difference. So that is a tip. And stop trying to look so rich, bruh. Do not try to look so rich. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, stay down till you come up. That is the most realest advice anybody's ever said. Whoever came up with that phrase, stay down till you come up, y'all need a Grammy, y'all need an award, because I simply cannot. Every successful person gonna always tell you stay down, stay down, stay down. Y'all ever heard like damn near every famous person like be like stay down till you come up, stay down till, like, I feel like it's a cliche now, but it's just so true. Like, what, you can't go wrong with that quote, stay down till you come up. So this is what you guys gotta realize, just to cap off the video, man. If OBJ said 100 million isn't enough, but the truth is, financial literacy is nothing if you guys do not learn it. You know what I'm saying? Is 100 million is not enough if you don't learn financial literacy. Just to put it in those words, you know, money solves problems, but education, it prevents things. All right, you can have all the money in the world, it's gonna solve only a certain amount of problems. But being financially educated, that's what's gonna keep you from going into problems and debt and losing it. Okay, you know what I'm saying? And if you're serious about building your wealth, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Remember, stay down and see y'all come up, bro. $100 million, great money. All right, stop listening to social media. I ain't gonna lie, some of these podcasts are getting crazy. We might have to tune in, man. Think about starting a podcast of my own. I gotta get some entrepreneurs, and I gotta get some money gurus on my stuff too. I would love to get on the podcast one day and man, talk some real sense to these people, man, because this is crazy, y'all. I just had to bring this video to you guys today. You know, I just wanted to talk about this because I'm big on financial literacy. I'm big on talking about money. Money, just like, it's just one of the type of things that just flow through my life. You know, I'm always thinking about bread. You know, and this is just like one of the type of topics that I'm like, damn, like what? This is crazy. $100 million, like. Some of my people, my ancestors, some people in America, bro, my mom, dad, like, we ain't never seen $1 million, man. That's crazy. But make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if y'all like videos like this. Y'all want me to do some more trending topic videos, you know, that goes on in the world around financials. Y'all know I love this. See, I know I'll be back with more content. Y'all already know that. Hey,